Hi students, welcome back. How was your Christmas holidays? I hope all of you enjoyed the Christmas vacation. Shall we start our class? Today we are going to learn the continuation of the 7th chapter, Kerala from 8th to 18th century. In the previous class, we discussed about Swarupams and major Naduvadi Swarupams. Okay students, let's see how Naduvadi Swarupams declined in their power. Until the 18th century, the Naduvadi Swarupams continued without much change. By the second half of the 18th century, the Sultans of Mysore, Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan led military campaigns which created frenzy among the Naduvadis of northern Kerala. Here, frenzy means uncontrolled. Nediyirippu, Kola and other smaller Swarupams quickly came under Mysore Sultans. Fearing the attack from Mysore Sultans, many Naduvadis and Deshavadis fled to Venad. The Perumpadappu Swarupam of Kochi soon accepted the supremacy of Mysore Sultans. Only Travancore resisted the attacks. During this period, Kerala was divided into three regions, namely Travancore, Kochi and Malabar. By the close of the 18th century, the East India Company defeated Tipu Sultan. As a result of this, the Malabar region, which was under Tipu Sultan, came completely under the British rule. With this, the independent rule of the Naduvadis of Malabar came to an end. After that, Travancore and Kochi continued to be princely states. Next, rights on land. There were three broad types of land based on the ownership right during the medieval period. First one, Cherikal. This land was under the control of Naduvadis. Second one, Brahmaswam. This land was under the control of Brahmins. And the third one, Devasam. The land was under the control of temples. Owners of Devasam land were called Uralar. The rulers, Brahmins or the people of the temple did not directly cultivate in this land. They used to give the land for cultivation to middlemen called Karalar. Next, power hierarchy. Accordingly, a power hierarchy was formed with Naduvadis at the top and Uralar and Karalars below them. There were further changes in the land ownership rights between the 12th and the 18th centuries CE. The rights over the land passed on from one generation to another and became a birthright. This kind of land came to be known as Janmam land, and the people who had the ownership right over those lands as Janmis. A custom called Verum Pattam became widely prevalent during this period. The Verum Pattam land was the land given to the Kudiyans by the Janmis with the agreement that a predetermined share of the produce would be given to the Janmi. Okay students, next, Panayapattam system. The Panayapattam system, which was known as Kanam and Otti, became prevalent after the period of the Perumals. According to this, the person who took the land on lease Karnakanam used to give an amount as security to the landlord when he leased the land for cultivation. The Karnakanam did not have the right to sell or transfer this land. He just had the right to cultivate in this land. Karnakanam was a kind of tax rebate that existed during this period. Next, land survey. It was in the second half of the 18th century that the land was measured. Malabar was under the Mysore Sultans during this period. The system of tax the Mysore Sultans had developed was based on the total production from the land, of which a share was fixed to be collected as tax. Later, the British conducted a land survey, divided the land in terms of acres and cents, and allotted them survey numbers. Similar land surveys were conducted in Kochi and Travancore. In Kochi, the land survey was known as Ketezhuthu, and in Travancore, the land survey was known as Kandezhuthu. Okay students, hope you have understood about Naduvadi Swarupams and rights on land. If you have any doubt regarding this section, please ask. Thank you.